Have you ever wondered why some mornings feel heavier than others? Almost as if your body didn't quite finish recharging overnight? Many people over 60 describe the same experience. They say they sleep for 7 or 8 hours, yet still wake up feeling as though their energy only filled halfway. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Surprisingly, the cause isn't always age. Often it's simply that the body isn't receiving the signals it needs at night to repair itself the way it once did. This might come as a surprise because so many conversations today revolve around magnesium. You hear it called the relaxation mineral, the sleep mineral, or the key to easing nighttime tension. While magnesium does play an important role in the body, it isn't the whole solution. Many people take it faithfully and still feel tired, stiff, or low on stamina the next day. That's because magnesium works best only when the body has the proper partners to help activate deeper repair. Without those partners, much of its potential remains unused. Tonight, we're going to talk about the two vitamins that quietly unlock your body's ability to restore blood flow, support stamina, and rebuild strength during sleep. Not through stimulants or artificial boosts, but through natural processes. Your body already knows how to perform processes that may have simply gone quiet over time. By understanding how these vitamins work together and why timing matters, you can begin giving your body the signals it has been missing. As we begin, think about how your evenings feel lately. After 60, it is common to notice changes. Maybe your legs don't feel as light as they used to when you get up in the morning. Maybe you feel slower during the first hour of the day. You may notice that climbing stairs feels slightly more demanding, or that daily tasks require more effort than they once did. Even if you remain active and take care of yourself, the body communicates subtle shifts in circulation, energy, and recovery. These changes aren't simply the result of aging. The body is still fully capable of maintaining energy and circulation, but it relies on certain nutrients to trigger that nighttime restoration. One of the most important players in this process is vitamin D3. Most people associate D3 with sunshine, bones, and immunity, but its role goes much deeper. Vitamin D3 regulates hundreds of functions throughout the body, including how cells repair themselves and how blood vessels maintain elasticity. When D3 levels falls, something that becomes increasingly common with age, indoor lifestyles, or reduced sun exposure, the body struggles to keep blood flow efficient. As a result, energy drops, recovery slows, and even mood can be affected. A practical example makes this clearer. Think of vitamin D3 as the signal that tells your body it's time to restore and rebuild. Without that signal, nighttime repair becomes incomplete, much like trying to run a machine with half the power supply. Even if you sleep well, your body doesn't complete the work it was meant to do during the night. You wake up feeling like you rested, but not fully reset. But vitamin D3 cannot work effectively alone. This is where vitamin K2 becomes essential. K2 acts as the coordinator that directs nutrients to the correct locations inside the body. One of its most important roles is guiding calcium into the bones instead of allowing it to accumulate in the arteries. When this system is functioning properly, blood vessels remain flexible and open, allowing circulation to move freely. When it doesn't function properly, arteries become less responsive over time, leading to stiffness and reduced blood flow issues that many people over 60 begin to feel, even if they appear healthy. Vitamin K2 is often overlooked, yet it's critical. Without it, vitamin D3 cannot do its job efficiently. That's why many individuals who take vitamin D3 alone don't experience the improvements they expect. Right? It isn't that D3 doesn't work, it's that it needs its partner. Together, D3 and K to support blood vessel health, improve nutrient delivery, and enable the body to use magnesium more effectively at night. This combination is what sets the stage for the body to perform deeper repair while you sleep. When these vitamins are present in the right balance, the body can restore circulation, increase nighttime recovery, and contribute to improved stamina the following day. Many people describe waking up with a lighter feeling in their body, more clarity in their mind, and stronger morning energy when this system begins working again. Consider how many routines you've built throughout your life, morning habits, work habits, meal habits. The body also has its own rhythms. At night, it expects certain signals to begin its repair cycle. When those signals are missing, the cycle becomes incomplete. But when the correct nutrients are present, the body shifts into a state of restoration that feels noticeably different. This isn't about reversing time or looking for dramatic transformations. It is simply about giving your body what it needs to perform its natural functions effectively. As we continue, we'll look more closely at how these vitamins support circulation and stamina, and how simple nighttime adjustments can help your body function more smoothly. Many people are surprised at how small changes can lead to meaningful improvements, especially when those changes align with the body's natural repair rhythm. When you understand how vitamin D3 and K2 prepare your body for nighttime restoration, the next step is recognizing how this process plays out in your day-to-day life. You may not notice the body's internal signals directly, but you definitely feel the effects. Think back to times in your younger years when you could stay active all day, sleep a solid night, and wake up ready to go again without stiffness or fatigue. That wasn't luck. It was your body's repair system running at full strength. As we get older, that repair system doesn't disappear, simply becomes easier to disrupt. The good news is that the right nutrients can turn it back on. One of the first areas you'll notice changes is circulation. Healthy blood flow is the foundation of so many parts of daily life: energy, strength, mental clarity, and even mood. When your circulation slows down, everything begins to feel just a little heavier. You might stand up from a chair and feel your legs warm up slowly instead of immediately. You may notice that your hands and feet feel cooler than they used to. And sometimes, even simple tasks like walking from room to room feels slightly more tiring. These small signs often come down to blood vessels being less flexible than they once were. This is where the vitamin pair truly shows its impact. Vitamin D3 helps your body produce nitric oxide, a natural molecule that allows blood vessels to open wider and stay more responsive. At the same time, vitamin K2 prevents the buildup that can make those vessels stiff in the first place. It's like renovating a pathway so blood can travel smoothly again. Many people describe feeling more warmth in their hands and feet, or noticing more even energy throughout the day once blood flow improves. It's not dramatic like a stimulant, it's steady, natural, and consistent. But circulation is just one part of the story. Another major benefit of proper nighttime nutrients is how they influence stamina. Stamina isn't only about physical strength. It's about how much energy you can maintain, how long you can stay active or engaged without feeling drained. After 60, stamina often dips, not because the body can't perform, but because it isn't restoring itself well enough overnight. Muscle fibers take longer to recover. The heart works harder, and the brain needs more effort to stay focused. Imagine the difference between charging your phone to 100% overnight versus charging it only halfway. You can still use the phone the next day, but your energy runs out faster. Small tasks drain it more quickly. And you're constantly watching that battery level drop. The same thing happens with the body. When vitamins like D3 and K2 are present at night, your energy battery charges more completely. Your muscles absorb nutrients better, your circulation picks up, and your cells perform their maintenance work efficiently. This nighttime restoration also affects something many people don't realize: the mitochondria. These tiny structures inside your cells act like energy engines. When they are strong, they produce clean, steady energy that keeps your body feeling responsive. But with age, mitochondria naturally slow down, especially when nutrient levels fall. With the right nighttime vitamins, those engines begin running more smoothly again. You might wake up thinking, "I feel different today." Not wired, just more awake. That's not imagination. It's your cells doing their job. Another fascinating part of this process is how improved circulation and mitochondrial health influence your confidence. Not the loud kind, but the quiet, steady kind that comes from feeling strong in your body. When people feel more stable on their feet, breathe more deeply, and move more smoothly, their confidence rises naturally. Even small improvements can make daily life feel easier. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, bending down, gardening, taking a walk, everything becomes more manageable. Some people even describe a sense of returning to themselves. They say their mind feels sharper, their posture feels more upright, and their drive to stay active comes back. This isn't about turning the clock back, it's about helping the body operate closer to the rhythm it remembers. Many men and women in their 60s and 70s begin to realize that their energy wasn't gone. It was simply locked behind incomplete nighttime repair. All of this becomes even more powerful when magnesium enters the picture. Magnesium acts like the calming signal that tells the body it's time to relax, repair, and restore energy. When D3 and K2 activate your repair pathways, magnesium becomes far more effective. Muscles loosen more easily. Sleep becomes deeper, not just longer. Stress melts more quickly because the nervous system can finally settle. And the next morning, you wake up with a sense of smoothness in your body, as if your muscles and joints had been cared for during the night instead of ignored. You might even notice little changes waking up without the same stiffness in your lower back, standing more comfortably, or feeling more balanced walking across the room. These changes build on each other. A little more comfort in the morning becomes a little more motivation during the day. A little more activity creates more energy. More energy improves mood. And the cycle continues. When your body receives the right nighttime nutrients, it doesn't simply feel differently, move differently, breathe differently, and think differently. You feel more present, more capable, more steady and grounded in yourself. As your body begins responding to these nighttime signals, you start noticing changes that feel subtle at first, but grow more meaningful with each passing night. One of the most powerful shifts is how your evenings begin to feel smoother. You may find yourself settling down more easily, breathing more deeply, and falling asleep without the tension that used to linger in your shoulders or lower back. This is your nervous system responding to the nutrients it has been missing. When the body finally receives the cues it needs, it doesn't fight for rest anymore, it welcomes it. Another remarkable effect is how your muscles begin to cooperate again. With age, muscles don't weaken because they re-incapable. They weaken because they not being restored properly. But when the body enters a deeper repair mode, your muscles finally get the nutrients they've been asking for. You might wake up feeling looser, stand with more ease, or feel a bit more steady when you first place your feet on the floor in the morning. These small improvements add up, especially when circulation is moving freely again. You may also notice clearer thinking. Many people over 60 share that their mind sometimes feels foggy in the mornings, or that it takes a while for them to fully wake up. That fog isn't a sign of aging at S, usually a sign that the body wasn't fully restored overnight. When your blood vessels stay flexible, oxygen moves more easily. When oxygen moves more easily, your brain wakes up faster. When your brain wakes up faster, everything feels more manageable. From remembering small tasks to staying present in conversations, even your mood becomes lighter because your mind has the energy it needs to start the day smoothly. The beauty of all of this is that none of it requires drastic changes. You don't need new routines that take hours. You don't need complicated programs or overwhelming schedules. You simply need the right nutrients at the right time. That's what makes this process so empowering. You're not forcing your body into anything it's already designed to repair itself. All you're doing is giving it the tools to do what it naturally wants to do. As you continue this nightly rhythm, your body relearns something it may have forgotten: how to rebuild while you sleep. And as it remembers, you begin to see improvements you may not have expected. Some people say their evening walks become easier. Others mention that they can garden longer without fatigue. Many talk about feeling more capable when lifting things or climbing stairs. And for some, the confidence they thought had faded begins to return, not because of anything dramatic, but because their body finally feels like it's on their side again. One of the quiet triumphs of restoring nighttime repair is how seamlessly it affects your day. You begin to stand taller. You breathe more deeply without forcing it. You feel a little more motivated to move, more willing to try things you avoided because they once felt too tiring. Before long, you might notice that you were not thinking about your energy as much because your energy is simply there, ready when you need it. And that's really the goal. Here, not short bursts of energy, but steady, reliable vitality. The kind you can trust every morning. The kind that supports you when you want to travel, spend time with family, work on projects, or simply enjoy your day without feeling drained. The kind of energy that reminds you that age, dose, and tea limit you nearly as much as people think. Your body is capable of more than you've been led to believe. It doesn't lose its ability to rebuild. It doesn't forget how to restore circulation or maintain stamina. Those processes may slow down when certain nutrients are missing, but they never disappear. And once you begin giving your body what it's been missing, vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and magnesium in the right nighttime rhythm, it's remarkable how quickly things begin to shift. As these nutrients work together, your body doesn't just restore strength, it restores balance, it restores rhythm, it restores confidence. And each night becomes an opportunity to rebuild what the day has taken. While each morning becomes a reminder that your body still listens, still adapts, and still responds. If you're ready to take that step, start your nighttime habit tonight. It doesn't take long, just a moment of intention before bed. Pair your D3 with K2. Give your body time to absorb it. Allow magnesium to settle you into deeper rest. That simple routine can set the stage for changes you'll feel, not just in your muscles or energy, but in the way you carry yourself each day. Before we close, if you found value in this message, I invite you to support the Golden Life community. Tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share in the comments what part of this message resonated with you the most. You never know who you might encourage simply by sharing your experience. And remember this. You are not slowing down because you're aging. You are slowing down because your body has been waiting for the right signal. Now that you know how to send it, you can help your body rebuild the way it was designed to. You can restore circulation, renew stamina, sharpen your mind, and reclaim the strength you thought was slipping away. This is your reminder that you are still capable, still resilient, and still full of potential. Every night gives you a chance to rebuild. Every morning gives you a chance to live stronger. And your journey doesn't have to be about fighting your body. You can work with it, support it, and trust it again. This is Golden Life. Take care of yourself tonight and let your body show you what it can do tomorrow.